Hey guys, it's Chris with CJ Gambling Entertainment. I'm here with Jeff. Wanted to do a live stream tonight and just kind of catch up on 2021, how we started, and hopefully some of you guys will join and we can just kind of have a good chat at the end of the new year here.
Yes, what a crazy idea. I mean, starting a gambling channel from scratch, and just trying to make it into this crazy world of YouTube. And so far, I think we're gonna disagree a little bit here, but I think we're doing good.
So I would agree. I think we're doing good, Jeff. I will tell you, for our audience, this isn't our first foray into YouTube, but it is our first jump into the gambling genre. And it's been fun. It's been a lot of ups and downs. I will say that. I don't know if you would agree.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, and the other thing that is really different this time is that before we each had a different YouTube channel. It's the first time we're working together as a team on the YouTube channel, and frankly, I really do prefer that than having a YouTube channel alone. I think it's more interesting. It's more interactive. We can bounce ideas back and forth. When you're alone, I mean, you're stuck with you. But being the two of us working on that, I think that made the experience even better so far.
Yeah, Jeff, it's true. It's if you're having a bad day or the views are down or the video, I didn't get enough bonuses when I went to the casino, or you're struggling finding a good online game. It's just it just picks you up to have someone to reach out to, that support system, and so appreciative of you helping push and pull me along, because you are the YouTube expert
Oh,
between the two of us. You have an incredible amount of knowledge that even some of our subscribers and other channels that make content could probably learn a little thing from you too.
yeah. Well, I kind of decided a few months back to invest in myself and invest in YouTube, and I paid a lot of money to follow the Jumpstarter program with Daryl Eves, and it was a 12-week kind of formation or program, and yeah, learned a lot from it. Learned a lot about how YouTube works and seeing the analytic differently, because I mean, most of the people, and I believe that the people who have channels that are watching that right now are thinking the same thing. I mean, we get obsessed with views and subs. The fact is that it's normal because it's how the system is built. But at the same time, those are two matrix that you don't control at all. So we obsess over something on which we don't have any control. The only thing we have control over is what type of content are we going to push out, what kind of editing are we going to do, when are we going to do it, do we get involved in the community or not, what type of content. I mean, we control a lot of things, but not the subs and the views, and that is the hardest part to kind of let go of. I think you can you can relate to that a little bit.
Yeah, I can tell you. Yeah, you control what you control. You taught me that, and the one thing I can control are better videos, better games, bigger wins, or losses, showing it
Yeah.
all. But framing it to where it's energetic, it's polarizing. People want to watch more versus just skipping forward and finding the big win. You keep reminding me of that, so
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And those that watch this video, don't, as soon as you open your eyes and hit the snooze, look at your analytics. There's no value in doing that for sure.
No. And you have to see the right thing in the analytics too. I mean, it's a science. That's one thing that I've learned. It's the fact that it's really complex, and you have to really know what you're looking for and what is important. Like for example, for being suggested, for example, it's a matrix. If is YouTube pushing you or is YouTube not pushing you? Where is your traffic coming from, and all those things. And it's especially in the gambling niche. I mean, it's not that easy. There's a lot of people in there, and it's not an easy niche to get into because I'll let you talk on this because you're the one who experienced it a lot more than I did. Is the fact that it's hard to record in casinos.
Yeah, it's extremely hard. I thought it would be so easy. Um, so you can record in casinos, right? And based on timing, I can record for an hour and not get a word said to, and then all of a sudden a security person comes up and says you can't record. I get it. Um, Other times they grab you the first 30 seconds in. But my one bit of advice, if you're outside of Vegas and they shut the drinks down, don't try and record at 2:30 because that's when they're wandering around looking for the drinks laying around by the machines, and there's someone passing by you every 3 minutes. So a good 2:15 to 2:45 window, not a good time to record where I live.
I see that we have three people currently watching the stream. If you are people that have channels, I invite you to come into the chat with us. It's open to everyone. You can chat as much as you want. Maybe you can talk about the struggle that you have on your channel when you started, because that's the other thing. I mean, we're just starting, but most of the people that have huge success right now in the gambling niche and in YouTube in general, I mean, started like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, even 10 years ago. So it's hard to get to go against people that have so much experience, so much connections, and already such a big fan base. So not easy to get into that.
No, it's not, Jeff. And I was going to wait for the chat to light up a little more, but I could start with, um, I thought the big channels that I kind of, I wouldn't say grew up, but if I were to go back 5, 6 years ago when
Yeah.
I wanted to create this channel before I met you, there's some pretty big channels out there that were small back then, and they were pretty entertaining. And so, first thing I did was reach out to them saying, "Hey, you guys inspired me. How do I get started? What's your advice?" And I got crickets, absolutely crickets. And so then I just started randomly just commenting on videos, things that interested me, people that actually were intriguing to watch, and the videos were entertaining. And it was crazy. The channels of 500 to 3,000 subs were the ones that responded back.
Yeah.
They were the ones that were active in the community and embraced us, and loved to talk to us. Joined a live stream, and they sit there and just talk to me, and ignore half of the other messages because maybe because we were new. But I loved it, and it brought me in, and immediately subscribed and kept watching live streams after live streams and their content. So that's what I want to become. As the next new channel on the block reaches out to us for help, I want to make sure we're there to support them.
Yeah, but because for what I can sense, because I'm not as much involved in the community as you are, because I'm not as familiar with the gambling scene and the casino scene as you are. Like you said, I'm more the YouTube guy than the gambling guy, but I'm getting to know a little bit more. So I want to get more involved, but I needed to have something to say to those people before I get involved. But for what I can understand, there's at least between at least 10 or between 10 and 20 different channels that really reach out to us and were encouraging us and left great length. They left comment on our on our videos and things like that. I don't know if is there some of them that you would like to salute tonight, since we're at the end of the year, we're kind of wrapping up things. I don't know if you wanted to do a few shout outs there.
Yeah, sure. Um, Let me start with a couple smaller channels. These would actually be one of the first ones I met. One of them is Horvath Slots. They joined our last live, Jeff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
I
sure you remember
remember.
them last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. I think it was Jason was on. And then Solat Mates. I think that's how you pronounce it. Soul OT Mates. A little play on words there. Um, Both of them were highly active with me on Instagram, and it just kept me going, motivated as we had 10 subscribers and 15 subscribers, and our videos were getting a handful of views. Just chatting with them was just inspirational, knowing that they were at a couple hundred and they were where we were a couple months ago. So those were the first two. Um, the next three would be, and these are three that we're actually members on their channel. They've been very helpful. Would be Chris and Lou Slots,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Lori Luckbox, and Yoshi Slots. So Chris and Lou, Christina joined our live also last week. And hey, I just looked at the chat, Lori Luckbox, as I was just giving you your props, Lori, for your entertaining videos, your time spending responding to me, talking to me in chat, and just being the Unicow expert, the Unicow whisperer. Lori's incredible. Her Unicow videos. It's my favorite machine. Just fell in love with Lori. So thank you, Lori, for the help you've given us in our first 3 months. Lori, what we're doing is kind of looking back at 2021. We started our channel really in September, and barely in tip of the iceberg, but just reflecting back on what we've learned and thanking those that have helped us.
Yeah. And I think it's important because we need support when we're starting something like that. I mean, it's a big thing. People didn't take YouTube seriously, but nowadays it's a serious thing. I mean, it's a business. It's you have to do it with heart, of course, and passion. But there's also a big, more business side to it now, and having support from the community. And from people like Laurie here, I mean, that is just amazing, and that helped us keep going because there were some moments where we had our doubts on what we were doing, but now I think we're growing, and even though we still have some issues that we need to get through and find our place, found our niche, find really what type of video we want to do. Yeah, I mean, it's quite an adventure, and having people with us, I mean, it makes it easier.
Yeah, it definitely does. When your views are down or you get a new video out that you're excited about, but it doesn't do well to start, just to have those comments come in, and Lori usually comments. A few others, just to throw a couple out, would be JJ Slot Play, Oh Yeah Slots, Rhino Man, Slot Angel, Spin and Win, and Spinning and Winning Slots by Blaine. They always comment on our videos, and I can't tell you how much that means. Shelly's Yorkies, thank you for joining. You're another one. I just haven't got far enough down the list here of channels that have supported us. Sometimes, I get frustrated when a video isn't doing as well as I had hoped, or we've got a hand pay on Buffalo Link with no buffaloes. I thought that would be an extreme hit.
Yeah.
And Jeff's laughing, but I thought no one ever gets a hand pay without getting a buffalo on Buffalo Link, and it's got 200 views. And so when Lori, Shelly, and others comment, it just it makes you smile and realize, okay, there are people watching, and it keeps you pushing as you make the next video.
Yeah. For me, the biggest shout out I want to give is to you, man. Is to Chris, because sometimes I have crazy idea. I mean, most of the video we see, we call them buckets in our language between us. But most of the video you see, I mean, it's people recording. They're at a casino. They record the machine, and you see the jackpot or the winning and everything, and that's it. But I told Chris, I have a crazy idea, my friend. Just let's do that, but let's do other things too. Let's try something like never one has done before, like slot racing. We both play a slot machine for 5 minutes. We try to beat the other one. Let's try to do something with the Squid Game in it. Let's try to do something. Yeah, here we go. The Squid Game mask is out. And let's try to do a slot discovery or presenting part of the strip, or let's do other type of videos, and let's try if we can interest people. And he said yes. He had the open-mindedness. Is that the word? Open-mindedness?
Yeah.
Open-mindedness to accept that idea that we should do something else than just recording ourselves in front of a casino machine. And I want to thank you for that, for opening your mind. And I think it brought us not the most views, but it brought us some advantages and some interesting results along the way.
Yeah. So, Jeff, as you were saying that, Shelly in the chat said, the video you least expect is one that takes off.
Yeah.
Lori's saying don't take it too seriously. And I mean, I think that's where you and I are at. We've got a pretty close friendship, and the deal is let's have fun together.
Yes.
And let's not worry about YouTube.
Yep.
We'll let the chips fall where they may. So that's what we're doing. I loved the excuse me, I love the Squid Game videos.
Yeah.
Horrible views. 30 and 40, and I had to wear that mask for a couple hours as we recorded them.
Yeah.
But we thought we'd try something trending, something fun, a competition. It didn't work, so we'll try something different. And that's why we're here right now, right?
Yeah.
Your idea was let's just do a Jeff and Chris talk.
Yeah.
And I think it's working. It gets each live, we get a couple new people to jump in and chat, and little by little, I think we'll get better known in the community. At least that's my hope.
Yeah, and I think that's a big part because in my previous life on YouTube, I was doing gaming and I was doing a lot of live gaming and interacting with your community and with the people that follow you and the other people that have similar channel as you, being able to talk to them like we're doing with Lori and Shelly right now. I mean, for me, that was a big part of the thrill. A big part of what made me continue to do YouTube was to be able to be connected with the people who watch our videos and are part of our community. So that's why I suggested that thing. And thank you again for accepting the idea. And yeah, I think as the channel will grow, as we'll have more subscribers and more viewers, I think the live chat will become bigger and bigger. What do you think, girls? You think it's a good idea for us to live chat like we're doing tonight?
So we'll wait for him to respond, Jeff.
Yeah.
Casino Lady Slots joined. Thank
Hey.
you again. Casino Lady Slots is returning live streamer. So that's awesome. Shelly, yeah, I'd like to hit 1K too. That is the monetization goal, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, subs don't matter. You just wanna just put videos out and get views and have fun. I will tell you, when I'm at a casino and I've got the camera up, hiding from security, and you're worried about your crazy neighbor next to you thinking you're the crazy one when we know they are when they're slapping the hell out of that machine, or tapping on the glass and all the other things. So, but it's hard to show my true personality. It is hard to get out there, and while being live does make me a little nervous, Jeff's a natural. I'm hoping my personality will come out here and then eventually come out during the recording of actual real gameplay at the casino.
Yeah. Yeah, we just have to find ways to express ourselves and to make our place. And I see Shelly saying, "Sure, I think it's great." So thank you. And it seems that it's a ladies' night tonight. I mean, all the people in the chat, unless I'm mistaken, are ladies, aren't they?
There's a song. Jeff, you're the singer.
Yeah.
It's ladies' night.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're better.
Yeah. Yeah. How does that work again?
I think of the wedding singer.
Yeah. Yeah. Something
I
like
can't
that.
remember it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Button slapper, yeah. Yeah, you're surprised to got. Yeah, we got surprised to get subscribers. The strangest thing happened to us lately. We were getting less views in the last few weeks. Maybe it's because it's December. I don't know. Maybe it's because since Thanksgiving, since kind of the holidays started and everything, the craziness about the holidays, our views went down a little bit, but our subs are getting up, and that's weird. I mean, we're having more subs per view now than we were having when we had more views. So YouTube will always find ways to surprise you. So yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So I'm just reading the chat, just
Yeah,
trying to
me
girls.
too. Girls just wanna have fun. Yeah, girls just wanna have fun. And here you go. We just lost everybody that was live. That's how you clear. That's how you clear the chat, my friend. You sing.
That is the entertainer in Jeff that I don't. I'm just not built like that. Just not built like that.
Well,
But when I am playing Invaders Return, I am yelling for mailboxes and outhouses and campers though to drop down.
Yeah. For me, it was the Legend of the Ice Dragon. We're getting more views on those two videos, and I was getting so upset at that whole thing just because you need it's kind of a progressive thing. You have to get to the first 20 points and then another 40 and then another 20 and it goes like that. And sometimes you lock at 19 on 20 and you're like, oh my god, no! Why are you doing this, machine? Why are you killing me? And it's a high risk, high reward game. I mean, you don't win a lot, but when you do win, if you go all the way, you win a lot. So how do you call those machines again? I don't remember.
Yeah, the volatile machines, very volatile,
Volatile.
just like Huff and Puff,
Yeah,
where
exactly.
I've put $300 in and got no bonus, and sat there for 15 minutes pressing the button, and you can go right there and they go back to back to back, the next night that you play those machines. Extremely volatile. You win a lot or lose a lot.
Your kids laughed at you when you said you were going to do a YouTube channel. Well, good for you. I still don't really know what I'm doing. Well, it seems to work. That's the yeah. As long as you're having fun, because that's is the thing that sometimes we talked a little bit about this earlier. But I see that there are 6 current viewers right now. But the idea of starting a channel right now, I mean, that was a crazy thing. We're both really busy, and sometimes we forget to have fun. So to all of the people who are watching right now, if you have if you want to have success on YouTube, yes, you have to be business wise and you have to know what you're doing, but have fun. That I mean, fun is contagious. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what Jeff reminds me. Fun, fun, fun.
yeah.
So Casino Lady Slots, I forget. Buffalo Gold Revolution, is that the one where when you get the bonus, the wheel spins and you can get buffalo heads before the bonus starts? I know Collection is my favorite, but I can't remember exactly what that one was. There's so many of them. My husband said, get a hobby. I decided my hobby is gambling. I love it, Casino Lady. That is perfect.
Why not? That's a hobby like anybody else. Well, mine did too, Casino Lady. Yeah, volatile.
It's,
Yeah,
a,
it is very
it's an
volatile.
expensive
Okay.
hobby.
Well, it's. I thought it was a simple world. Honestly, when Chris told me I want to do a gambling channel because I really love casino and slot machines, I was like, really, slot machines? Isn't that kind of the stupid thing you sit in front and just push a button? But that is for the people who don't know what they're talking about. Now that I know much more, now I understand that there's bonus round. There are things you have to calculate. You have to choose the right thing. You have to. I mean, there's a lot going on. It's not as simple as it seems. There's a lot to grasp. So I have a lot more respect for casinos and slot machine than I ever did, and it's something for like a lot of things. When you learn about something, when you know something better, you learn to respect it more and to enjoy it more the more you know.
Yep. Yeah, it's so intriguing. It's not just putting a dollar in and pressing the button, right? When you hear
No,
penny slots, people think, "Oh, I'm just playing a penny at a time." No, you can play a penny slot and bet $10 $25 a button, you know. So
depending on the
and I'll be
lines.
it is Shelly, take care.
Oh,
You have a
thank you,
Merry Christmas
Shelly.
too. It isn't just luck. You know, you have to use common sense. If the machine just hits a jackpot, play a little bit, but I mean, don't play it all back down. If it's ice cold, yeah, it's a random number generator. But you know, if it's 1,000 spins since it's last paid out anything, I think there's a chance it'll pay out. And if it's ice cold though, at the same time, it's time to get out. So it's not just put money in and hope and pray. I do think there's a little bit of skill and strategy involved.
Hey, Arvat, welcome. You missed the part where Chris said that you were one of the first to encourage us.
Yeah, we can rewind it real quick. So I said, hey, Horvath's one of the first channels I met on Instagram. Appreciate you guys. You guys kind of encouraged us. You had just started. We were brand new. You were a couple months old, and you're still 300 subscribers ahead of us. But you're growing as we're growing. So can't wait to see you guys hit that 1,000 subscriber milestone.
Yeah, and 4,000 watch hours also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's the other thing that I was really surprised that Chris won't say it, but on some videos we got great views, and one of those I mean, the videos that works are the videos where Chris is in it, of course, but but we have a video right now that is over 5,000 views. For a channel that has only 140 subscribers right now, something like that. I mean, that's pretty amazing. That's pretty cool. And I wanted to congratulate you also on that, Chris. I mean, those videos, we have two that passed the 2,000 mark also views. So that's a lot of views for a small channel. And I'm really proud of that. Really, really happy about that.
yeah, I would agree. So it's the opposite of what I experienced before. Um, YouTube actually pushing, suggesting, not just search, but a lot of our videos are 90% browse and suggested.
Yeah.
That's insane from where my previous channel came from. Now, what's really crazy, Jeff, and I posted on Instagram a little bit, but our viewer watch hours is 96% unsubscribed. So
Yeah.
maybe you need to be the one talking and put in most of these videos, and I'll do the behind the scenes routine because they obviously don't like me. They watch and they
They
watch and they
watch.
watch
They don't subscribe.
and they don't subscribe.
Hey man, I mean, maybe they're intimidated by your beauty. Maybe that's it. You're too handsome
Yeah,
for them, and they're saying
I
that guy is too handsome, too intelligent, too good to be true. There must be something.
don't, I don't think so, Jeff, but
No?
maybe.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Thank you, Arvat. It's hard to get
Yeah,
subscribers.
yeah. So Casino Lady Slots, I'll jump in, Jeff. I know
Yeah.
you were
Go.
going to
Go
say
ahead. Go ahead.
something, and I'll maybe say what you preached to me over time. Control what you can control, and put out good content. Focus on what you think your viewers want to see and what you enjoy. Right? It has to be
Yeah.
what you enjoy first off. If you don't
Yes.
enjoy making it, you're going to be miserable. So don't do
Yes.
it. Um, but don't try and put something together that you hope works or you think may. Try and maybe figure out what does work that you enjoy doing. It's like trying to sell. I've got a really bad example, but trying to sell, Fred Flintstone gasoline when it was a foot pedaled car, right? He's not going to be interested.
Yep.
So, poor analogy, but that's what Jeff tells me daily. Control what you can control. Let's have fun. Let's put some videos together. And that's what we're doing. And if we were to go back to some of our videos we did online slot play.
Yeah.
Clio 2, we did a video, it had 300 views. That's pretty good for us. But it's online. It's not real money. Does that drive people to watch it? I don't know. Are they coming to watch it because of Clio 2? Then they find out it's online and and they tune out. I don't know, but we're going to keep going because we're having fun with it and we'll figure out what the niche is.
Yeah. I see that Spin and Win Slots just joined us, saying hi.
Yes. Hey, Spin and Win. See, Jeff, I'm like Notre Dame, or this is just we've got a good group of core people that really support us because Spin and Win mentioned you guys earlier as someone that always comments, someone that always visits our
Yep.
channel and our videos, and really can't thank you enough. Some mornings we wake up. I wake up. Jeff always is happy. I wake up and I'm a little frustrated, puzzled, and how do I record better? How do I keep the security guard from chasing me down? And you, my friend, are always there encouraging us and telling us great videos. So thank you.
Well, you're talking about being the one that is frustrated, but let me tell you that some of the video, especially I think it was the second or the third one, I'm not sure, but on the Squid Game video, one of those videos I put somewhere between 12 and 15 hours of editing on it. And I think we're sitting at a whooping 62 views on it or something like that. I mean, I have my moments too of frustration and anger.
Yeah. So Jeff, that was awesome. We recorded. You put a lot of work in. You sent it to me. I watched it, and you had a shotgun sound effect after every kill.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is awesome. The counters on both sides. You had to clip and edit everything perfectly, and then it didn't go anywhere. And we had such high hopes.
I don't know if I could check really fast out where this video is right now while we were live. Maybe you can entertain people for a few seconds, my friend, while I'm checking how many views we have on that. Just for fun.
Yeah. So Casino Lady Slots. Yeah. I have contacted our locals in Missouri. One has said they have a zero exception policy. I'm still working with another casino, and you guys are probably familiar with Blue Collar Slots and Gambling Granny. I think some of you are. Two great channels. They go to Kansas City, Missouri, and that is the next opportunity we're pursuing. I've reached out to them, and so maybe Blue Collar, Gambling Granny, and Dice. I'm sure they both go, as well as myself will maybe do a little collaboration live together, a little group pool.
Yeah,
that's the hope.
Yep. I just verified it was number 2. It was Squid Game number 2, and we have the 32 views on it.
32.
That's my. I mean, I put an hour of approximately an hour, maybe a little bit more than a little bit less than an hour per 2 viewers.
Yet.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe because we're talking about it, maybe people will go do a few views on it. But yeah, so yeah, and sometimes you do just a normal, just down basic video, and boom, it explodes. But I'm not pulling the plug on slot machine racing, on slot racing. The first slot racing we did, which was on Clio 2, and it was only 5 minutes of racing with no concept, no anything. And that one is not doing so bad. I think we're over 300 views on this one, so we might try again the slot racing, because I really like the idea of being both of us playing together, well, against each other, and having 5 minutes to get the best out of the machine. And that's pretty cool. I don't
Yeah,
want
I'd
that to
be
die. Not right now.
no, no. I'd be curious. Spin and Win, Casino Lady. I think Horvat's left. Not sure if Shelly's still on or not. Lori, what your guys' opinions are if you've seen those videos? The ones where it's not real money. What could we do to spice those videos up? What would you guys like to see, or what do you think your viewers would like to see? Is it a whoever loses has to dump a bucket of ice water over their head on video? Is there like a challenge or a punishment at the end that people, like me better than Jeff, or vice versa, and root for the other one, or want to watch the crazy ending? I don't know. Trying to think of things, but here's the kicker: Jeff lives in Canada. For you guys that don't know that, he's like a polar bear,
Yes.
and I live in the middle of the United States in Missouri, so we live quite a ways apart. So we can definitely not meet up very frequently and do a challenge like that.
In fact, the funny thing is that we never met.
Yes.
In person. We're in this crazy adventure together. We're talking to each other every day, working hard on a YouTube channel, and sometimes a little bit on our respective life, and and we never met in real life. That's pretty amazing. I wish that to anybody. Loser swims in a pool of chocolate pudding. Wow. I mean, I love the idea. The problem is the setup. How do you set this up? First of all, you have to find a pool, unless it's just a little kids pool,
Kiddie pool. Yeah.
kiddie
That'd be
pool.
a lot of chocolate pudding, though.
Yeah. I mean, but maybe, well, and no, we're not girls. I mean, if we both of us were girl, I don't want to be sexist here, but I don't look good in a bikini. And I don't think Chris looks good in a bikini either. But
No, but the chocolate pudding would cover all that up, Jeff.
yeah, yeah, at some point, yes, it would. The faster, the better, probably.
Spin and Win. Appreciate the idea.
Yeah,
Um,
not sure we're
that
gonna make it
that
real.
challenge that challenge may wait till the summer, or else that could be ice pudding by the time we get the pool filled up.
Yeah, but yeah, we could add a consequence to losing, just not honor, but yeah, put something a little bit uncomfortable, or something that could be fun for people to watch.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
think
think
of
about it.
something. So if you're watching right now and you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, go ahead, have fun. Uh, YouTube is a great system. Uh, you have to go. Of course, the starting is always hard, like starting a company. I mean, it's the same thing. People don't understand why they're not monetized right away, or why they don't have a million views on their videos and things like that. Well, you have to see it as if you were starting a bicycle business. You wouldn't sell a million bicycle in your first a few weeks or a few months. I mean, every company started with selling a few things here and there, and then they grow a little bit, and so it's the same thing for a YouTube channel. I think we have to see it over time, and we've been at for what, almost 4 months now, something like that,
Yeah, around there. Yep.
around there. I think it was yeah, early September we started, and yeah, and so far I'm really happy with what we've been doing. But if you have ideas, if you're watching the video, if you think we could do something else than just videos of Chris playing a machine in a casino, hiding from security, or something like that, we're always open to crazy ideas. You can leave them in the comment section down below. Don't be shy. Put them there and say we would like to see that. If it's connected to gambling and casinos in any way, we might be game for it.
Jeff, the other thing I was going to say would be how cool would it be to have Spin and Win, Casino Lady? Um, they're the last ones to chat. That's why I throw them out. What if they went head to head with you on slot racing?
Oh yeah.
Which channel could get more Clio 2 credits in 10 minutes instead of you and me? Do we take on some of our peers and partners in crime that are along for the ride on YouTube with us?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, I think that could be a great thing. So if you're interested in a collaboration, reach out to us, and maybe we'll reach out to you for the next year for 2022, which should be a great year. I don't know.
It will
COVID
be.
wise, well,
It
in the
will be.
United States you're less restricted, but for us here in Canada, especially in the province of Quebec, the government is really maternal and is going out of his way right now to really throw us off the bus. We cannot really celebrate the holidays. They're restraining us a lot, so we're a little worried for the beginning of 2022. But hey, that's just us in Quebec. In the United States, you can have fun. So, I mean, do it. The other thing I want to ask, while we still have 600 viewers right now with us, is that we did twice. We did videos where we were presenting, kind of presenting a casino. Chris presented a part of the strip, and I presented the casino that is as administered, the Grey Rock Casino. Did you like that idea? Do you, if we go to new casinos or casinos that we go there for the first time or anything, to do a little bit of a topo on it? Just saying, hey, that's a casino. There's the how much machine here. Let's look around a little bit if we can film something and give you an idea of what that casino is all about and things like that. Is that something that you'd be interested in to discover new casinos that you never went to? And
I think it's a
casino,
great idea, Jeff. We'll let them respond here.
yeah,
Um, I think it's nice if you can get to something like you did. So Grey Rock was somewhere up in Canada, right? Not
yep.
many people are going to go up there because it's just cold as hell in the winter. And so you're showing a new perspective. It's not like you're showing the Win and the Luxor for the 800th
No,
time
no,
on
no,
YouTube.
no.
You're showing a new casino.
Yep. Yeah, and because Lady Slot said, yeah, she agrees with us that we have to be patient. It's like starting a new business. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It could take a couple of years. It could go really fast. Could go really slow. But in the end, it's consistency. If we continue to provide good content week after week, at some point the things are turning. And yeah, I agree. Yeah, where do you guys play? Where do you guys record?
So I'm trying to figure out while we wait for that response. Is Spin and Win's asking Casino Lady Slots to duel you, Jeff? Or is Spin and Win asking to duel Casino Lady?
I don't know, but in both cases, I'm interested. So, show us the difference between U.S. and casino and Canada casinos. Okay, I can try to do that. Yes, good idea. I'll do that. I'll do some research and yeah, yeah. Hey, Jose Slot Ruiz. I hope I pronounced your name correctly.
Nice to see you, Jose. I was actually watching your videos today. I was busy, but at the same time watching, so I didn't comment, but got through a couple of them. You have some tremendous content, man. I've already subscribed once, so I couldn't resubscribe, but good stuff as always.
Yeah, if you only could subscribe many times, that would be awesome. Well, maybe at some point there will be no subscribers anymore. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do this.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, because they don't mean anything. It's just the views and the traffic.
Yeah,
For me, it's the comments or the thumbs up.
yeah,
For me,
yeah.
it doesn't take much to give a thumbs up, and every video I watch usually gets a thumbs up as long as I smiled and enjoyed it and watched most of it. So
So okay, so you play in Oklahoma, Windstar, and Choctaw casinos, and they don't mind you recording. And Casino Lady says she's recording in Cripple Creek, Colorado. You visit Las Vegas frequently. Ah, okay, you're going to Vegas too. So WinStar seems to be open to. Do you have a WinStar near you, Chris, in St. Louis?
No, Jeff. So you remember your very first video, top five casinos?
Yeah.
I think that's the WinStar they're referring to. Six hundred
Oh,
thousand square feet. So Spin and Win, do they allow you to record without permission? Is it just kind of like Cosmo, fully open? Just curious.
and the other thing we might do, Chris, if we cannot find a casino near you that is allowing recording, we could start a new one.
A new casino?
Yeah, we can open a casino. Why not? Is that?
How
I mean, is it supposed to be complicated or something?
that would be awesome. And it would just be, all YouTubers, 100%. We'd have a group pool section,
Yep.
a Clio 2 section, because every one of the casinos in St. Louis got rid of Clio 2. We would cater to all of the needs. There'd be Lightning Link everywhere.
Yeah.
And,
And
and they'd be
recording, of
guaranteed
course.
majors.
It would say, "Welcome, YouTubers. Record as you wish." That would be a big sign in the entryway. When you come in the casino, already see it, the big banner. "Welcome to all YouTubers. Film as you wish." That would be
Film as you
record as
wish.
you wish. That would be amazing. That would be, I want that casino to. Okay, we're going to start a Kickstarter. We're going to start a Kickstarter next year, 2022. And people are going to give us money to start that casino. I cannot do it in Canada here in Quebec because in Quebec it's all government. We cannot start a casino. But in the United States, yeah, why not? And it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
in Missouri. It could be maybe in another state. Maybe some states are easier to go into than others. I don't know.
So they're saying Choctaw allows openly. WinStar does not, even though a lot of people record. Um, El Cortez or Cosmopolitan, they welcome YouTubers. Where is Agua Caliente? Is that in Vegas as well, or is that in California? Just curious, Jose, since you mentioned it.
While you're responding, Chris, just so you know, so people have an idea, there's more people living in California. You just talked about California. There's more people living in California right now than in Canada.
Yes,
That's how
even
great
though
we
you
are.
guys, yeah, even though you like are the size of the U.S., it
We're
seems like
bigger than the
Canada's
U.S.
huge.
We're bigger than you guys. We're the second biggest country in the world, I think. The first one being, I think, Russia.
That's Russia.
Yeah.
So they're saying WinStar has been more lenient lately, but the policy is still no recording. Got it. Just not as strict. Kind of like the mass where we are that used to be required and you'd get yelled at. And then as the months wore on, as long as you walked in the door with it, you didn't have to wear it after that. No one said a word to you. So I'm sure the recording, they've just become less and less observant.
Yeah.
That's interesting to know. I am probably going to plan a couple trips. First one, maybe to KC, if I can get Ameristar Kansas City to cooperate on the recording with Gambling Granny and Blue Collar. And then Oklahoma is about a 5.5 hour drive for me, maybe 6 or 7. That may be a weekend trip. Leave Friday morning, come back Sunday night.
Yeah. If we could only have the Hyperloop installed, we could do those trips in half an hour or an hour.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. 1,000 miles an hour, my friend. Did you know they tested it last week?
No.
No, in fact, this week. This
On what? A
no,
train?
last week. No, the Hyperloop is a kind of a capsule that it's in the pipeline. When they suck all the air out, so there's no air in the tube, and you put people in that little tube, and it slingshots. And it goes really fast. With I think it's all electric with magnets and things like that, and it can reach speed of almost 1,000. Well, it's kilometers. So in miles, probably 600 miles per hour. Pretty fast, and it slows down pretty fast. It could, and they're gonna install it between some of the cities in the U.S. and it's gonna change the dynamic. At least in North America, it's gonna completely change the dynamic of the way we see traveling and the way we see things. Because I mean, at that speed, Boston could be a close city to New York. I mean, could be it would be
Yeah.
like 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes transit between Boston and New York.
Yep. Yeah, I can go to Windstar and back in an hour.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I do think your novelty for truth, facts, and weird science is getting the best of you though. We're getting off topic, Jeff.
I'm sorry, man. Well, it's
And
related
and
because no, it's related in the sense that we could imagine all the casinos we could go to. I mean, you could
casi-
sit down on Friday night, 6 p.m. and asking yourself, in which state do I want to go play casino tonight?
you're right. It would be awesome.
I
I
mean,
think
imagine that.
I think Casino Lady Slots is getting in line to get in your little bubble train that you referred to and get, sent along at a billion miles an hour to die a horrible death when it leaks air.
Yeah, that's possible too. But hey, I could visit you in 2 hours, in less than 2 hours instead of 20. So I mean, that could be nice.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Well, we are gonna record some videos this summer when
yes,
you come into St. Louis and we're
of,
gonna have a
of
good time.
course, of course, we're gonna
So
get
looking forward to
crazy.
that.
We might even go to what is it called the arcade place, the Buster.
Oh yeah, Dave and Buster's.
Yeah,
Just just goof around, shoot some hoops, play some video games, some Pac-Man, Galaga, and all
yeah.
sorts of stuff.
Trying to get a little teddy bear from the claw machine, and I mean, it's an introduction to gambling in a way. I mean, it's kind of a casino but for kids.
It is. It
So,
is.
hey Arturo. Yeah. So I want to thank everyone that helped us so far, that encouraged us. I mean, the subscribers, the viewers, anybody that sees that video or I've seen any of our videos. Thank you for taking the time to watch what we do. We do it with art. I wouldn't be doing this if it was not for Chris. So if you enjoy what we do, it's all his fault. So
It is enjoyable, and again, thanks to you guys that watch, comment, like, that really truly is the motivating factor. Motivation isn't getting 1,000 views and zero comments and zero likes. Really get 100 views and 50 thumbs up and 10 comments. That's really what makes my day, is getting that notification and responding back, and then going to your guys' channels or commenting on your videos and just having a little camaraderie back and forth, building a little friendship. That's really what it's all about to me. The end result is views and monetization and all that, right? But that's end game. That's not what drives me day to day.
yeah. I just want to say thanks also to Spin and Wins that he said he liked our last video with the payout theory, the hot and cold machine. Yeah, that was a big topic. The first one we did. I mean, this is our third time. The first one was also, is gambling dying? If you haven't seen that one, go see that. There was some emotions in that one. I mean, a lot of big discussion. It's not an easy topic. Yeah. But we'll have more crazy topics in January. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised, and I'll be surprised too because I have no idea right now. But you,
Yep. That's why they call me All In Chris and you're Crazy Jeff. I mean, that's where our nicknames came from.
there we go. That's it. I didn't know my nickname was Crazy Jeff, but hey, that's now it's a
It
thing.
is. It is now.
All in Chris and Crazy Jeff. That's how we'll be known henceforth. That's our names. So sadly, I mean, that's all the time we allowed for tonight. Almost an hour. We said maybe half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, and it's almost been an hour because of you guys. Because you came in, chat with us, and you're ready to be surprised, spin and win. Yeah. Well, us too. We're ready. we're gonna be enjoying being surprised. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, this is amazing. We just said, hey, let's just talk about 21. Let's talk about our start on YouTube. Let's thank a few folks that have helped inspire us along the way. And I mean, I made a list of like 15 channels for various reasons. And the ones that I listed on always comments, over 2/3 of the list have shown up tonight. So That's amazing in and of itself. And for Spin and Win, I mean, you've been with us almost this whole time. Casino Lady was in the first 80% of the live, so that's just amazing. Really, really appreciate that.
Yes. So thank you, everyone. Good luck starting the new channel. Oh, thank you, PJ Slots and Entertainment.
That's like our sister channel. It sounds like
Yeah,
some form of distant relative. CJ Gambling and PJ Slots.
yeah, that's cool.
Well, welcome, PJ.
Yeah, welcome to the channel. Sadly, this is the end of the live stream, but we have a lot of videos that you can go see. Most of them are really good, especially the ones with Chris, who's leading them. And I mean, go see those ones. Those are the best one. I mean, Chris is the gambling monster between us two. But I hope someday that my little discovery videos, with slot machine on computer, we'll get on with a younger crowd. People who don't know about that, like I am still a newbie in this world, and I hope I could seduce a little bit those new people to the arena of slot machines and gambling.
Well, I think, Spin and Win's going to eat his dinner tonight and watch your online play, Jeff. Be amazed at your videos. Brazen Slots, thanks for joining. I know it's at the end. We are getting ready to wrap it up, but I can't thank you enough for joining. We were just talking through 2021 and the adventure YouTube has given us. It's been a ride, and can't wait for 22 to start.
Yeah, and being thankful for everything. It's all the experiences and the people we met through YouTube. I mean, it's just amazing. So I'll let you with the end of the video. I'll let you close this out, my friend.
Sure. Not to repeat myself, I'll be very short-winded. Thanks to everyone for the comments, the likes, the support. The Instagram conversations back and forth. I did forget to mention one channel, Slots by Georgie. Him and I have had quite a few IMs back and forth. Thank you, man, for the inspiration and the support along the way. And everyone else that we mentioned earlier. Just without you guys, I might have quit a long time ago. So it's not always the big wins and the big hits, but it's about having fun and enjoying the journey with all of you.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Have a nice night.